So this video topic here is about chickens. And there's a couple talking points pertaining to this video in reference. First and foremost, those who are not acquainted with the recent events from 2024, since Charles Dowell has made Pastor Rufus as well as Elder Brent leave straightway, and is in a great lack of beef, of cows. Furthermore, on that area, you have so much lands and so much space to grow chicken. So, with all these so called properties that are X amount of acres big, here's the catch, and it's pretty simple. So, it's been spoken of as straightway that it's a ministry supposedly focused on the restoration of the people of Yah, as well as, get this and listen carefully, when things hit the fan and people are supposed to go to these so-called lands, these private properties that are being passed off as communities, as homestead communities. So here's the catch. A straightway is so focused on trying to gather up the remnant of the Most High to bring them into the sheepfold so that they can be ready for the last days according to the doctrine, the statements, and the claims made. Straightway would need 10,000s of pounds of chicken stored in the freezers, as well as rice, beans, canned goods, vegetables, as well as access to clean water and housing and so forth, to, by their rhetoric, get the lands ready to receive the people. So all these people are supposed to come to these lands and be received. Where is the 10,000s of pounds of meat, as well as the rice and the beans, next, the vegetables, the canned goods, the water, housing, and everything else? Because if they fail to provide these basic necessities, then what's being peddled on that YouTube channel, as well as the rest of the ministry, it's not going to fly. It's a scam, a trap. Worst case scenario, the people who want to stay there and be trapped on those slave camps are going to find out the hard way when all this rhetoric that is put forth is not cutting it. And they become partakers of the sins, iniquities, and transgressions that's been happening on those lands. And as a result of the actions from Charles Dowell, along with those all together with him and like him too. That includes others who do such evils that he does, thinking that life, like some people on the road, is about gain, when it's supposed to be about service unto the Most High and being restored back into the Most High. So again, with the meat, you can only grow so many chickens off so many acres of land that does have grass and places to house them. The second is they're lacking beef because Elder Brent and Pastor Rufus found out what was going on in that business that's passing itself as a religious institution, a so-called ministry of Straightway. That 501c, they're going to be short on beef when it comes to raising animals, so they don't have enough meat for the end times, not only to those who would seek refuge, but also there's a lack for those who are going to be in those that would, speaking scenario wise, if they were to be in those lands, how many dozens of people would actually be fed and have enough to make a buy for years continuously with only so much meat, rice, beans, canned goods, and water, along with housing and the such. See, when you sit down and you think about these things, makes you realize, wait a minute, everything that they've been talking about all these years, they're just saying a bunch of words that are empty. And let's not forget, some people just love being charmed by animals, including birds, especially chickens. So everything else that matters is being twisted, distorted, warped, and presented in a different way. And the only distraction is to get people to watch a video about chickens. You see what's going on here, and it doesn't add up. Now, concerning the rest of this, now this has to be mentioned. Are you demons over there straightway having a hard time? Are you laying an egg? Are you so chicken that you keep Charles Dowell and the rest of his members behind those keyboards, behind those cameras, behind those smartphones and the such? Are you that chicken? Especially you Ahab spirits, including those in Charles Dowell. Are you really that big and great? Are you all that in a bag of chips? Are we really so supposed to be surprised by what you do? Do you need permission from Jezebel? Do you need to go to Mama and ask for permission to raise hell? You silly demons. You're just a bunch of nonsense, aren't you? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Oh, yeah, let's not forget if you really think you're all that so great, how are you going to prove you're not a number? You're not a stain on the carpet. You're not some filth that's been stepped on. You might as well clearly rise up in Charles Dowell, as well as the rest of them, to clearly manifest, implode, and show yourself selves among the congregation over there, among that group over there. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I also command you, foul and wicked spirits, to turn on Charles Dowell and those who are all together with him, to do your evil in them instead, in the name of Jesus. Also, in the name of Jesus, all you wicked spirits that refuse to turn on Charles Dowell, as well as all those who are together with him in unrighteousness, I command Satan to stand in the right hand of you demons, to turn against them, on each other as well if you refuse. And even if you still refuse, according to Psalms 109, I loose legions upon legions of angels of Yah upon you wicked spirits, and I assign them to waste you and to fragment you into many pieces. I especially loose upon you and assign it against and towards you demons, burning, judgment, destruction, the hornets of Yahweh, the hounds of heaven, the spoilers, as well as warring angels, the spirit of Jehu, the powers that brought down the walls of Jericho, the palmer worm, the canker worm, burning, judgment, destruction, confusion, twofold, ignorance, darkness, stupidity, especially the angel of Yahweh that came upon the Midianites, upon you wicked spirits, including the finger of Elohim. So all you wicked spirits, instead of attacking the saints and the righteous, as well as the rest of Yah's anointed, turn on the wicked instead, and do your evil on them instead. For Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, has been given a name above every name, that the name of Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, every knee shall bow and confess he is Adon, that he is Master. And those seated in Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, are seated in the third heaven, in the Shemayim, far above Hasatan, principalities, world rulers, masteries, as well as all you foul and unclean spirits, including you numbers and stains on the carpet. So therefore, turn against your host and your agents, and do your evil instead on them, up to 100-fold, in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ.